since I felt like I belong, to find a place where I can call my home, to settle down to make a livelihood. I remember the day where it all began. I was touched by your warmth, overwhelming emotions flooded me with hope as I swear to come home to you. A small promise to you leads me to where I stand before you now, drifting through the wind, wanting to return again around where I belong. You took me in and raised me as your home. You are more than just my comfort, for your touch moved my soul. I'm whole again. I remember the day where it all began. I was touched by your warmth, overwhelming emotions flooded me with hope as I swear to come home to you. A small promise to you leads me to where I stand before you now, drifting through the wind, wanting to return again. I found where I belong. Took me in and raised me as your own. You are more than just my comfort, for your touch moved my soul. I'm whole again. Where I belong. You took me in and raised me as your home, for your touch moved my soul, and you are my comfort. I'm whole again.
Thank you very much, Ethan and Molly. Okay, now what about Ethan's performance? Let's start with Lin Ying again.
Sorry, I had one more thing to add to Molly. Do you listen to Lapsley? Do you listen to Lapsley? You should. I feel like that's the kind of thing that would suit you really well. Yeah, just an afterthought. Okay, Ethan. Hi. Honestly, when I was watching your video and you were talking about how music is a gift to be shared with the audience. I want to share my talent and I want to bless people. And I was like, who does boy think he is? But then when I heard you sing, I was like, I've been blessed. Benjamin in the middle, he just turned to me and he was like, I don't know how to feel when he looks at me. I feel undressed. You are a crooner for sure, and actually I grew up listening to a lot of Whitney Houston, Brian McKnight, and all that, but I've always found it really hard to kind of write a powerhouse ballad. I mean, so props to you for that. It was really cool that you actually managed to kind of made it sound classic and familiar to everyone, but it didn't sound too much like everything else. However, I do think that this genre, if you do decide to go along with it, it's a very it will make your music derivative musically, in the sense that you just borrow from the tropes that are already laid down, and that ground has been covered so much that it's kind of difficult to stand out musically unless you do something different, either in your production or like the meter of your singing and your writing. So I think at this point your writing's still pretty like it follows kind of the canonical understanding of what a powerhouse ballad is like. So I would love to see more like innovation on that front. So it's a 4 for me as well.
Yeah, thanks for staring through my soul. Good move to sing to the desk. Obviously, we know you can sing, brother. But I mean, okay, so I reckon you do a lot of musical theater. That's a big thing for you. Power to you, well done. And I think because you are used to, like what Ling said, you know, I guess you're used to sort of clearing the canvas for whatever character is needed, whatever the story needs. So you've got all the tools to be an amazing performer. I want to push you to be an amazing artist. So coming out with your own artistic language, your own, you know, your own vernacular, something that is truly yours. Like what Ling said, how do you make this truly plug that hole in the wall? What have we not heard yet? You've got the tools, but the question is, in the spectrum of music that's out today, what have we not heard? So yeah, but well done. I'm gonna throw in a 5 for that one because that was good. Yeah.
I think like what Benjamin and Ling said, the important thing of shining as an artist or as a singer is about finding that one sound or that one direction that really defines you. I know all about powerhouse ballads. I used to work in Taiwan as a musician, and in Taiwan it's all about powerhouse ballads. You know, you got to make it to the KTV and you got to get everyone with their hands up in the air, and you know that is the formula. And no doubt the song that you just performed will it just reminds me of like a huge finale in a concert where you can get everyone with their hands up saying hey, you know, and that's how you close the show. But what's that one thing? What's that one thing that defines you as an artist? What's that one thing that defines you as a singer? No doubt you're a crooner. Your voice is amazing. Your vocal range is like crazy. It's crazy. And I really, really like the fact that you stepped away from the microphone stand and you actually use a space that you have and even turned to us. So you didn't forget about us. So really, really engaging performance. I'm gonna give you a 5. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Okay, so the final scores are for Molly and Ethan. Molly scored 11, and yes, and Ethan scored 14. So Ethan is the one who moves on to the next round. Thank you very much, Molly. All right, well done, guys.